Couch Co-op is full of douchebags. Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op.
Hello, Couch Co-opers, Couch Potatoes, and Couch Codependents. This is the Couch Co-op Show. Woo! Woo, woo. I am Ian, and I have Jared and Dave on the couch. I believe Aaron will be here later. He's
Nice.
dealing with something, probably a child.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds right.
Child that doesn't want to go to bed, no doubt.
But yeah, this is the Couch Co-op. You can find us on all the podcasting platforms. You can also find us live on YouTube.com, YouTube.com/MilkmanPictures, or you can find the past episodes on YouTube.com/MilkmanPictures. How's everybody doing this evening?
Doing good here. Yeah.
Good,
It's been a
good.
pretty
a little
pretty
tired.
chill day.
Dude, it's been a busy weekend. It's like
Yeah, decorating for Christmas and all that stuff. That's what we've been up to.
oh, fun. We did that.
No.
That
Yeah, we did that
a while ago. Come on.
Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You guys got all your Christmas shopping done? I do.
Mostly, I think.
Mostly.
I've spent too much, like usual.
Oh,
I'm going to England to see my
oh, that's right.
family, so I've
Mhm.
just the only thing Christmas shopping I've really got left to do is just I want to go get some like food and drink, from Fred Meyer, that kind of stuff.
When do you
Get some
leave?
nice Oregon wine. I think the 20th,
Okay.
22nd, somewhere in there. That weekend.
Then you come back
So,
after
yeah,
the new
I
year or
want-
some shit?
Yeah, I'll be back after the new year, so I probably won't be on the podcast for
A couple weeks, a few weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Jesus. What are we gonna do?
I know we need
Put out a
Dave.
quality podcast. The quality will go up.
Yeah, no, the quality will go way down.
We'll make Jared take
Need
on
our
another
partner.
task and make him do the demo as well. Like
Demo?
do all the thing. I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
yeah, I
just
mean,
kidding. No, I can
we'll
do.
see.
I can probably play some
Let's
demos.
see.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's get to it. If you guys aren't aware, if you're new here, we're a video game podcast. We talk about video games to the best of our ability. And we started off with this day in gaming history. Jared, what of note happened?
There's really no games to really talk about. So there's just a couple of little tidbits from 1982 that I'd like to point out that are kind of telling for the times. Let's see. Atari sues Coleco Industries for $350 million for patent infringement. This was a device that ColecoVision made so people could play Atari games on the ColecoVision.
Oh wow!
And,
I never heard of that.
Atari doesn't like that. But Coleco countersued for $500 million. I don't know how the lawsuit went. I didn't dig deeper into that, but that's pretty interesting. I didn't know that was actually a hardware accessory you could buy for the ColecoVision. That's pretty nuts. But also in that same year, Warner Communications announced that the fourth quarter earnings would be substantially below expectations due to sluggish sales in its Atari video games division.
exciting.
And the slow death of early video game consoles.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, they've been slowly dying for a long time now.
Wow. So, in relation to that, I did look up a little bit more about that Coleco.
Oh, okay,
Vision.
cool.
The Atari adapter did actually come out. You can buy them, and then they were also going to make one so that you could play in television games on the ColecoVision
man.
as well.
That would have been
so-
awesome.
Yep.
Do you have a ColecoVision?
Nope. No, not something. Not something
ne-
I've ever really had or.
I've never
need.
seen one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I've seen them at the retro gaming. So
I've never. I've only ever played like the what is the Texas Instrument one? I don't know, the TI. They had a line of stuff.
99. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play that
Yeah.
with a certain someone that I ended up then years and years later. As a small child, I would play this with her, and then years and years and years later, I ended up dating her. Anyway, which is wild.
Yeah, it's funny.
I have
So
some
there is-
news. Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead.
It's
ahead,
not this
Dean.
day in gaming, but this day, this
okay.
weekend in gaming. A
Okay.
fellow friend of the show, Justin Burton, bought a PS5.
Whoa.
And he
Nice.
created yet another PSN account name.
Holy cow.
So
okay.
he didn't even bother to like try and find his previous one. He just created another one. So Bukem fan, Bukem, like LTJ Bukem fan. On PSN if you guys want to friend him. But
Nice.
yeah, he's playing Stellar Blade and Gran Turismo, my first Gran Turismo, 2 games
Oh,
that I'm
cool.
sure I will talk about later in the show. But
So there were a couple of other things that came off the
Oh.
list that I saw.
there's
Okay.
This game in day in history. The original Yakuza came out for the PlayStation 2 in Japan
look
19
at Dave
years
doing all
ago.
of Jared's work.
No, we
all-
had a little
Yeah,
chat.
we were chatting about a few things.
And then Yakuza 5 came out for the PlayStation 3 9 years ago. But really, yeah, there was not much. The only other thing,
Metal Gear Acid.
on the Acid
Like,
2
Who played
the-
that?
PSP. Have
I've
you ever played that
downloaded
one?
them to play them on my phone because I have the PSP app now. So I have
You're
Metal
the
Gear Acid
closest one.
1 and
to-
2, but I haven't. But they're card games, and I'm not sure if I'm really
Mhm.
gonna bother with them. But we'll see.
And then the only other one was today in computing history, the Byte Shop opened in California, which was the computer shop that bought the first 50 Apple Ones from Apple and was also responsible, or kind of responsible. They were originally going to be sold as kits, but they were like, people don't want to make kits. Can you build them for us? And we'll sell them as computers. And so, you know.
Hence,
Cool.
job proving Wozniak wrong. Ultimately, is that's where Apple, like the whole Wozniak versus Jobs. Like Jobs wants to build an enclosed environment that people just buy, whereas Wozniak was like, oh, it's open and like we can build it and people will build it and add on to it.
Yep.
And it's like, well, enthusiasts versus actual consumers is a different thing.
Yeah. And an experimental system versus something that people use to actually do other work on.
Anyway, though many computing people, those that are hardcore into it, obviously, like, oh, the open and it's open ended and you can do it, and it's like, yeah, but like that, you're like a handful of people. Anyway, is that it, Dave?
Yeah, that was pretty much it for this day in computing and gaming history. I think it was just back in the day, a lot of games, if you were going to release something by Christmas, you'd kind of done it by now.
You guys are gonna have to deal with me a little bit because I've been drinking since 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been editing since 10
Yeah.
o'clock this morning, and
You seem pretty coherent.
well, I've just been editing since 10 o'clock, and at a certain point, I need the creative juice around 5 o'clock, and I just like to kind of keep me motivated and focused, and now that that's over, now I'm just going to delve into so if I start falling off the rails here, that's why. But I appreciate, anyway.
All right. So be a steering wheel.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we're gonna go back to Dave because we need a little Dr. Demo. Buy, try, die. What did you play?
So there was a demo for my first Gran Turismo on PlayStation, but I didn't play that
Oh,
because I figured I'd seen you guys had played it. So instead, I was like, I will play the epic demo of a game that's meant to be released later this month called Street Race Kings by the well-known studio D Hood.
well known.
Yeah,
So well known. Yeah.
and so I had to look up, and they have actually made a couple of games. It's a very strange game. It's a racing game,
But it's
in a,
strange.
in a city that's
Full of people.
that's empty, and it's at night, and the graphics are really dark. It for a one-man studio, it's actually relatively it's not bad looking, but it does look like a PlayStation 5 game, a PlayStation 3 game, not a kind of PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 era game. The car controls reasonably well, but it's a little finicky. I think if I spent more time with it, I could get better at it. But essentially, you drive around the city, find like there's hotspots. You go to the hotspot, it starts a race, and you win the race. You get more money, upgrade your car, rinse, repeat. It's not the most original game or anything that's going to blow you away, but pretty decent. I think I was more interested in like where they got all the music from, because the soundtrack wasn't like my style of music, but it was all pretty good music.
Was it licensed music?
Or like techno.
Stuff you knew?
No, it wasn't techno. It was like there was some rap, there was some like kind of rock, a bit of mix of stuff, and it was, I was quite surprised. Anyway, it was kind of it was an interesting demo. I had a look. You can get it. You can get the demo on Steam. You can get the demo and the demo on the PC, but it doesn't really, So 10 event types, multiple maps to car customization, and you can add your own decals and stuff.
What's the name of the game again?
Street Kings.
Street Race Kings.
Oh, Street Race
SRK. Yeah, so it was, relatively decent. Apparently he's made a bunch of games called Junkyard Fury, which seem to actually be relatively popular, or have sold at least. So I would guess this game will be about $10 looking at the other stuff when he finally releases it. But it was just interesting. I can't say I would buy it, but I'm not that massive a car racing game fan anyway. So
I am a huge racing game fan, Dave. What do you think I would think of this game, and should I try it?
I don't think you'd feel it was that great, because you're Gran Turismo. This is definitely more on the arcade side of
I
things.
like arcade games.
But
It's very arcadey, very big city with tall skyscrapers.
you should try it. You should try it and let me know.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try it. Dave's gonna recommend try. I'm gonna try it.
You can mess with
Race
the
Kings.
you can mess with the graphics as well and make it cel shaded if you wish.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Yeah,
neat,
That's interesting.
which is kind of cool.
Why don't they just go with that look? That's weird.
I don't know. It's but it's a bit of fun.
Is it
Yeah.
a pretty short demo then, just like a race or something, or like what?
Yeah, I only found one race in the demo. Maybe there was more, but
Hmm.
I probably played it for 15 minutes, half hour.
No open world element, or it's just race.
It's kind of a little open world, but there's not much in the open world. It's just
Yeah.
a series of streets that you can go.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, kind of like Burnout. You just drive around.
so I tried.
Hey, there's a race.
That's like all the games nowadays, Jared. Like Need for
Mm-hmm.
Speed and Horizon.
Yeah.
The Crew. They all have the open worlds, and you just like drive around to a race.
Which you can play the Crew, whatever fest for free right now until the 12th.
Motorfest.
Motorfest. Yeah,
Great-
whatever fest.
Great
Just
game.
perfect.
Beat it. Wonderful. Had fun with it.
Mhm.
Better than Horizon. Cool. All right. Thank you, Dave, for the demo.
you're welcome.
So we're just gonna get into the meat and potatoes. Still no Aaron. What are the bets on Aaron?
9:36.
936, Dave.
I will go. I'll go about 9:45.
I'm saying I'm gonna go. He doesn't show up. All right, bets are in. Lucked. All right, we'll move on to the main part of the show, and I feel like we've played. I don't know. I feel like I've played a lot of games I don't know why. I've been playing a lot of shit lately, and I just want to talk about video games. So I don't. Hopefully,
Well,
I
that's
think
all
Jared's
right.
probably played a lot of games. I don't know if Dave has. I don't know what Dave's even doing right now. I know he finished Deathloop, but I don't even know what he's up to now.
I'm still reprobing.
He's still reprobing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
destroying all the humans.
You haven't beat that yet?
Destroy all humans. No, I'm kind of enjoying it, and I just do like a mission or two, play it for about half hour, and
Just like reprobing them, just like kind of,
yeah.
just like
Oh yeah, the anal probe is a great gun.
you take it out and then you like reprobe them again.
It like fires these little green anal probes at the guys, and then they go like, it makes this like whack, 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 whack noise, and takes all their energy and kills them.
That's funny.
It's,
Yeah,
It's
I
really
have them. I
satisf-
just need to download them. That sounds
It's-
funny.
Oh, you
It-
bought them, Jared?
it's
A
really
long time ago.
satisfying.
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah, a long
Yeah.
time ago. They were on sale for like a few bucks. I think.
Are they on
once.
the cloud streaming? I gotta go
They
check.
might
that.
be.
They might be. I
The
should
first
check.
one might be. I'm
should
not
check.
sure about the second.
Maybe
but-
not the
I don't know.
remasters,
Yeah,
but
they're-
maybe
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
basic bitch ones might be.
Not sure.
Anyway.
But yeah,
That's-
I just enjoy playing it. The second one, like, it starts strong because it's like 60s hippie culture. Because the first one takes place in the 50s, so it's kind of more of a satire on like American, like 50s values and movies and stuff. And the second one starts pretty strong on the 60s stuff, but then it kind of just becomes more KGB but it's pretty good. I mean, you've got the UK, you have a location in the UK, one in Japan, one in America, and then one in Russia, and then a final location. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so yeah,
Cool.
it's. I'm up to the final location. I'm probably about, I think it's said I was like 90% done with the game.
Oh, so you're getting close.
Yeah, so I'll get it. I'll probably finish it this week. Maybe play an hour on my lunch break tomorrow or something. Because sometimes that I work from home and I've got remote play set up, and because it's hardwired on the same network, it works really well.
So, I have a question. Like, the game is never going to get probably a third game in the franchise, but if it did, would you want it, and what would you want to see in it?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a third game. I think it would have possibilities. I think it'd be really fun with the flying saucer stuff if you could like destroy the whole city. If there was a more kind of Grand Theft Auto-esque kind of open worldness to it, that would be a lot of fun. But I just like that he's just like a little alien. He's the little alien. He's just grumpy all the time, and he's like, calls all the humans monkeys, and yeah, he's always hitting on the ladies as well.
So he talks quite a bit.
Oh, it's Ian.
Oh.
It's just Space
Yeah.
Ian. I got it.
But no, I
Funny.
think that's what I'd like to see is, a bit more, and just a bit more in the environments, because you can tell the kind of PlayStation 1 games, although they are kind of self-aware, because he goes off on a rant about why are there so many crates. What's going on with all these crates? Why
funny.
are they all empty?
That's funny.
Which is kind of funny.
Cool.
But no, it's a great game. I highly recommend both of them. I've really enjoyed them. They've been, in some ways, they're kind of good palate cleanser, because they're not as involved as modern games. They're pretty linear, but there's some challenge there that makes you want to go back and maybe redo some of the missions, because you want to get 100%. And the other thing I like about it is you do the mission and you get so many tokens for doing the mission. There's some optional objectives that get you extra tokens, and then you use the tokens to upgrade your weapons and your ship and stuff like that. So it's kind of got a good progression mechanism,
Right.
which I quite like and appreciate.
What was who makes those? And have you looked into like what other games they've done? Or are they just like,
It was
gone?
THQ Nordic, I think was
The publisher probably, but who actually
that was the
developed them?
publisher, and then wasn't it Guerrilla Games? Not Guerrilla Games, the guys who did the Saboteur.
Was it?
Huh.
No.
I think we talked about this the other week.
Pandemic? I don't think Pandemic made those.
No, it wasn't. It was Black Forest Games.
Black Forest. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the one. I'm trying to see what else. German, they're still around.
They're still around. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, the current game they're working on is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
what?
Okay.
Oh, that's
That's
crazy. That's
awesome.
cool. All right.
Yeah, and Giana Sisters. They've made a lot of those games.
I don't know what that is.
I have
It's
have
kind of
one
a
of them,
Mario
and it's
type game.
pretty not great.
Pretty
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
great. Ninja
Which is
Turtles
funny
is
'cause
gonna
they've-
be awesome then.
They've made a load of them. They made a game called Fade to Silence. And another one
Was that the
called
winter one?
Titan Quest. Yes. Yeah.
I've seen that. I just have never played it. It's like a
Yeah.
kind of a survival horror or something. Survival.
Yeah.
game.
Looks like it got mid-50s on Metacritic.
Hmm.
For,
Titan Quest, like the indie looking game, like retro style. I thought.
yeah, I think so.
Huh. Okay.
They're just throwing shit at the wall, painting at the
Yeah,
walls.
man, that's cool. That's nice.
Yeah.
They have variety. It keeps them.
I mean, I'm
keeps them
guessing that,
fresh.
that actually they did the Black Forest did the remaster, but I don't think that's the original.
Oh, not the original crew of the actual Alien
Yeah.
Destroy All Humans. Gotcha.
Yes, yeah, I want to say that's not. It's kind of it was Pandemic.
Was it really?
Yeah, they at least did the first one.
That's fun. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought I'd looked
Well, that's
actually,
cool,
and they
yeah.
did the second one as well.
At
Yeah,
what
it was
point?
2005.
Oh, I guess those are PS2
2006.
games. That makes sense
Yeah.
because then that's so they made those and Battlefront
Yep,
Oh,
Battlefront,
interesting.
1 and 2.
Battlefront 2, The Saboteur.
Saboteur is
Mercenaries
PS3 though.
2.
So I'm like in the PS2
Yeah.
era, they made 2 Alien games, 2 Star Wars games.
Jeez.
Actually, they made more than that. They made
I'm sure they did.
they made Triple Play 2002, Army Men RTS.
Oh my god.
Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Full Spectrum Warrior, Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, another Full Spectrum Warrior, Mercenaries.
Oh, Mercenaries. Jerry
Yeah.
played that. With
Yeah.
the
So they
That's the
make-
second one. Yeah,
I mean, it looks like
that was
they,
fun.
they put out three games in like 2005.
What a waste. Why did they close that studio? Oh my
I know.
god. You're talking about one of the greatest studios of all time. Anyway, I feel like we're going to play okay. As we talk today and I talk about the games I'm playing, I'm pretty sure that we'll start the Saboteur in January. That's when we'll do it.
Yeah, I'll dig my Xbox out. It's on the shelf. It's on the
Anyway.
shelf. It just needs hooking
Because
up.
I have so many games I need to like try and beat before the year's end. Jared, what are you playing right now? Something cool, fun? What's different and new? What do you got going on?
Oh, I've been playing kind of a little bit of everything. I mentioned over Black Friday that the game Shatter was on sale.
So you just
The
said
remaster.
just play it again. Just play
Yeah,
through?
I started. I beat the first boss already, so I'm working through that. And I've been playing a game co-op with my daughters. Overcooked, all you can eat. We got for free a long time ago. So Overcooked 1 and 2.
I played that. It's
I
fun.
I never actually played it, so it's been a lot of fun. Just
It's a great
chaotic
co-op game.
cooking game. Yeah, oh, it is. You can have 3 players. So we haven't tried it with our youngest, or my youngest, but I think eventually she'll be able to have a little bit of fun in there too.
It's really just a process game where you're doing one thing, they're doing one thing, you're trying to like get stuff.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to like serve. You're basically trying to serve food, but it's pretty funny and
Oh yeah.
Someone kind of
I mean,
someone will fuck up and then it just backs up and it's just kind of a
well, and like yeah, there was once I was doing the cooking, the whole kitchen went on fire, you know. So, and the fire extinguisher was
And
on
then-
the other truck
And
when
then
it
you
was all
played the
burning
game.
down, and then eventually the trucks merged back together because, you know, everything's chaotic. Some levels there's like kind of earthquake thing, so a part of the level raises and the other sinks, and
and
you
it's
know,
kind
it
of
just
funny
keeps
too because they have
messing up.
bosses that you then also fight against. So like you're trying to serve the boss, and if you don't serve it, like you're trying to like defeat this boss by serving it on time.
I wonder
know.
if that's in Overcooked too.
I don't know.
That probably is.
It's-
Yeah, I mean they're both in this all-you-can-eat
Yeah, I don't
edition.
know. I
yeah.
just know that like you kind of like you'll do this and you're trying to like you're basically trying to satiate the boss. It's not you're trying to defeat it. You're just trying to like kind of like
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun mechanic or a
Yeah.
gameplay mechanic that's good with
Yeah,
group
but
of
I'm-
friends. Couch co-op.
I'm digging it. I think my daughter and I, Evie and I'll probably keep playing through that.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's been a lot of fun. And let's see, I started playing Infinity Nikki.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I
And
thought
my
about
daughter,
downloading it, but it's like no.
And my daughter played like an hour and a half of it this morning, and she's really liking it too. It's not. I mean, it's like way over the top cutesy because it's a game based on like getting new dresses and outfits and stuff like
you run
that.
around, Dave, and
Oh,
you do some quests, but it's like you're basically trying to like just look cute.
Yeah, it's free to play, but it does have a story. Apparently, these Infinity Nikki is based on a series that's been on cell phones forever. It's just the Nikki series.
It's a gotcha game where you technically you're supposed to spend money to like get better outfits or something, but you can get them, you can earn them in the game. It just that's the
You just
grind.
got to play it.
Yeah, the closest representation I could say is Genshin Impact because
Yes.
you know it's a game with 4 bajillion currencies and messy menus full of shit, but the graphics are really well done and it's fun to play. So and the graphics are actually pretty good. The textures are really well done. The environments look great. I mean,
No,
it's-
that's good. I heard,
yeah.
Did you see that whole shit where it got hacked? Oh, there was this whole thing. where
Oh yeah, the website.
where
Yeah,
the website got hacked. Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, because somebody put like some vulgar message about
Yeah.
just being a Genshin Impact or something. I don't remember exactly what the message said, but yeah, I mean I've played probably for 45 minutes to an hour or something like that. You know,
Nice,
just kind of
alright.
got through the intro.
Do it. Taking one for the
Um,
team.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I liked Genshin Impact a lot, so I'm like, free 3D adventure, you know, whatever, cool. And mostly, I've the other game I've mostly been playing is Dragon Age: The Veilguard. I think I just finished chapter 4. No, I just finished chapter 5. So I'm slowly trying to do everything I can, all side quests and stuff like that, as I unlock conversations with the characters and all that. I just kind of take my time. I haven't really been trying to blitz through it. Like any time I bump into like a new memo or something like that, I just sit there and read all the stuff that comes at me, no matter how long it is. I'm just sitting there reading it,
But
enjoying.
what do you think of it?
I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I like the environmental puzzles and all that. The characters are fun. I kind of wish I could have more than just 2 with me at once because it's like I like the conversations they have between one another.
Yeah, I really
when
did
you take
start
'em out.
like when I started playing it. At first, I was like really just kind of had my kind of main 2 I was running with all the time. But at a certain point, like I'm just gonna start switching and like just getting their different like conversations that they have and like their different powers and the way you can like change their powers for the combo setup stuff.
Yeah.
Or like
And the combos are cool. I like
it's
the
super
combos.
awesome. I think
It's
the combat,
really, really
I thought
neat.
the combat is awesome. I think it's a lot of fun. The combat, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But
Well, I usually don't choose a mage, but I decided to in this game, and it's been a lot of fun because you can do range and close attacks. So, and it's pretty dynamic because you have the choice of multiple weapons, and like the orb with your dagger is a lot faster than your staff and dagger and all that stuff. So it's fun to kind of pick and choose what encounters you use what weapons in, and the spells you want to cast, and the combo between you and a character. Just have your characters do a combo, slow down time and things like that. Because some bosses are just in your face way too much. So it's nice having like the time slow down stuff.
I went with the warrior, and
yeah,
which is fine. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But like I had sword and shield, but they have the shield throw like fucking Captain America basically. And
oh, cool.
but basically, as I progressed through the game, I just started just maxing out all the perks for it, and the shield became so OP that I would not have to do anything else. I could like throw a shield, because then they start doing this thing where you like can tap it and it'll bounce back out, and I could get that up to like 7 times. And then there was another thing where it magnifies the damage, and then different perks would add different things. I mean, I could kill big dudes in like, it was just like, I thought it was a lot of fun. So like at a certain point it became like, well, and this is a boring fight, I'll just like destroy all these. I had a lot of fun with it, dude. Like just throwing the shield and just like bam, 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 and they're all dead. Anyway, I got so cocky.
I'm just playing on the normal difficulty.
I got so cocky at the end, like just stop. You're like in the cutscene. I'm like drunk. You're in the cutscene, and they're like talking shit. It's like, yeah, well, you talk shit. Let's get out of this cutscene, and we'll see who's really fucking powerful, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then like 2 seconds later, they're dead, and it's just like, yeah, no shit, motherfucker. No.
Man, that's funny. Yeah, I'm putting most of my points into like electric powers and things like that. Lightning.
Well, some of the funny things are like the weapons, not the legendaries, but like the weird weapons you get that like have like negative. They have negative aspects, but then they push up like they're like the red weapons.
I haven't gotten there.
Oh, so you start unlocking certain.
That's the
weapons.
red lyrium.
Yeah, you'll start getting certain weapons that like they're negative. Like it'll have what was it? I think it's the shield. One of my shield was like 0 physical damage. So it's like, oh, that sucks. But then it's like 100 everything else, like fire, electric, poison, and it's like,
dang,
yeah, that's fine, because that's over time. And then over time with my status effects, where the status effects is increased, that those effects just last longer, and it's like, yeah, I'm okay with no physical damage.
Yeah,
we're
that's
just gonna fucking burn, electrocute, and poison them to death. Let's do it.
Well, yeah, most of them have barriers and shields and all this other stuff anyway. So it's the physical damage doesn't even take effect until that's all gone, anyways.
So it's a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun. I put like 65, 70 hours into that game. But yeah,
I'm like 13 in.
Yeah, it's great, dude. Did you get? So you've done the first major choice, right, between Lucanus and what's her name? Nev?
Nope.
Oh, you haven't done that yet. Okay, never mind then. Oh,
no.
You said chapter 5. I figured you were there yet by then.
No, that's probably coming up. But I'm almost at the end of a couple of different like companion storylines and things like that. But as far as I don't even think I have all the companions. No, that takes a while.
No. If you haven't done that choice yet, then you haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, like I don't even have a Kunari yet. I think you get a Kunari.
You do.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sweet. Just, don't no pressure to get through it by the end of the year, but get through it by the end of the year, Jared.
I probably won't, because I'm like, I think most of my game time so far, well, at least probably, an hour out of my 13 has just been reading. I've been reading like every codec.
I just think
I usually don't do that.
It's like less sizable than like Inquisition was. So I just feel like it's a way more manageable game. So
yeah, and like I try not to afford all these brand new games and stuff like that. So I'm trying to spend more like quality time with the games I do buy. So I feel like I'm not like forcing myself into reading these things. I just think I should, because I've played all the other Dragon Age games, so like I'll get references, and when it's talking like, like I'm just imagining like when these conversations are happening between the Kunari and talking about leaving the Coon and things like this, and like people just jumping into Dragon Age, that would be like, huh?
Well, the reason that people are pissed off about Dragon Age is like the wokeness and
Oh,
and-
I don't give a shit about any of that. That's stupid.
I know. It's also a really easy platinum. So like once you're done, it's pretty. I platinumed it. It's a pretty easy platinum. So
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely stick to it. The game's not going anywhere. I'm gonna play through it. And Dave, if I know you don't like fantasy stuff that much, but if you're interested, I bought the disc of it.
I
so-
think Dave would like it. Actually,
Yeah.
I know he doesn't like fantasy stuff, but it's like it is way more. It's like a really solid Mass Effect game. I think.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a political intrigue and
I mean,
it
it does sound interesting, and talking about the battle system, that sounds fun.
it's kind
Yeah,
of the
so
battle
if
system ripped
you
out
want-
of Anthem, kind of.
Yeah.
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 Oh, Dave was closest.
I was 2 minutes off.
Yeah.
although it might take a minute for him to appear. So
Yeah.
He's not on yet. Oh, there he is.
That's funny.
yeah, I've got 9:44. I was a minute off.
Look
Yeah.
at that
There
hurly
we go.
burly man right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Just like what band are you in now? Like what
Yeah.
what grunge band, death metal band are you in?
Are you in a 60s band or a 90s
I
band?
think he's like in a what, a stoner metal band
I'm between labels, so
between labels.
It's unlabelable.
What are you drinking, Aaron?
Yippee-ki-PA
Yippee Ki
from Bear
PA.
Lake Brewery.
That's funny.
Nice.
Nice. How you
Oh,
doing?
Mm,
Mm.
good for the most part. We
long
had
night.
some.
A little drama tonight.
The little one had decided she wanted to puke, so it was a
Oh,
fun
fun.
thing.
Oh, that's
That
always fun when they do
Did
that.
did he get it on you?
Luckily, she aimed for the bucket that she has, so
Yeah,
it was
nice.
easy cleanup.
Okay. Congratulations.
Well, I hope they feel better tomorrow.
Yeah.
We think, yeah, she's been under the weather since last Monday, so
Hmm.
Poor
Okay.
little thing.
Yeah, it's no fun.
But yeah, she's doing okay for the most part. We think she just she wanted me nearby when I had to leave, and then she decided to puke. So
I like this
Mhm.
lighting better than your normal lighting.
Yeah, it's not as bright.
It's not as bright. It's a little
Yeah.
more chill.
just a lamp. I just had
Nice.
a lamp on.
Oh, okay.
Usually
yeah.
it's like the
Start
bright-
doing that.
Usually
yeah.
it's like this bright white light that's just like, and like this is very
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
this is way better.
Yeah,
FYI.
so start using the
All right.
lamp. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Uh,
Yeah, that's easy. Done.
I mean, the other one was fine. It just was just like
yeah, very
Yeah,
bright.
no, I didn't feel like turning that big one on anyway. So,
little mood
So what you
lighting.
been playing?
oh me,
Gee, Dave,
let's
let's get to it. Like, yeah, we're just trying to have a little conversation.
It's all good. No, I've been playing a few things here and there. Let's see. I've gotten farther in Dead Space. I've been trying to.
Are you not
My
done with
God,
that
I'm
yet? What?
You've not shit your pants
No,
yet?
well, no. It's been kind of busy between Thanksgiving and I've been super tired
Life.
from work.
All the
but anyway.
masturbating you're
yeah.
doing. Yeah, I get it.
Well, I did beat Final Fantasy VII, and last time
right.
I mentioned I was
Oh,
gonna say it
yeah.
before, but yeah,
We
I saw you
haven't-
playing it
He hasn't been on
afterwards.
since then. He hasn't been on since then. Yeah.
So what I was trying to do, no, I actually have been trying to play the Doki Doki Literature Club game, but I
Oh,
swear
yeah.
to God, that game better start getting interesting. I feel like I've been in it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I've not seen shit out of that game.
Yeah, you're almost there. You just get it.
That's
Yeah.
a great
It is-
comment. This game better get interesting.
Uh,
Well, it's like I literally start playing it, and the music do 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 do. I'm like,
It sets the grounds for who the characters are and stuff like that, but then shit goes down. Yeah.
I sure
And
hope so.
Weird stuff happens, and I
like
think seeing it to the end is an interesting
Okay.
experience. It is.
Well, like I said, it's like the music is so like upbeat and mellow at the same time. I don't know how they did that. I just start like falling asleep because I'm not pressing any buttons. So I'm like,
I
have it
also
set
was
to auto?
concerned how long it took to get to that, the turn.
Yeah, because it's like it hasn't quite gotten there yet. I'm like, what is going on? Like, come
You're still
on.
just enjoying, well, you're just still like hanging out and doing literature club stuff, doing
Poetry
poems
and-
Until you
and
find out
that
they're all
kind of
sex
stuff.
slaves and they can't escape.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
yeah,
Ian knows
sure.
all about it. Yeah.
I
Okay.
haven't played it yet. I've been too busy. But yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm playing
but-
that. I also play a little bit more of that demo of the Epic Mickey game. It's actually a pretty solid boot. I mean, they just ported it, obviously.
Don't talk about it.
remastered.
Nope, don't talk about it. You can be when Dave's gone. You can talk about the Epic Mickey demo, and you can be
I
the
gotta
by
beat
try
it
guy.
anyway, so
Yeah, save it.
Save it. Save demos.
there we go.
Save the demos, Aaron.
Okay.
We're gonna need that.
Okay, I didn't know if he did. Okay.
He did one today, but like when he leaves for Christmas holiday, and he's not gonna be around for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll be in England, so I won't
You,
be
you
playing.
can
Right,
just
okay.
you can just stash that, and we'll. Come
Deal.
back.
Though, Aaron, I was curious.
Yeah.
Like the week after you said you beat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I saw that you had been
Oh.
playing more of it. Is there
So,
something you were
Oh.
fetching?
well, so
Going for the
okay.
platinum.
No, so what I'm trying to do is
Fucking impossible.
okay. So in my little chapter 12 thing, because like there's a whole thing where you can do a date or whatever.
Oh yeah, you can view them all at after you beat the
yeah,
game.
I
Oh,
did.
he wants them
but the
titties.
well, I want the first one was I got the first time through. I got freaking Barrett. I'm like, what? What huh? I did more shit. I feel like with Tifa than I did with Barrett, but I guess whatever. So I got Barrett, and I went back after beating the game. Which, by the way,
it's okay to be homo, Aaron. It's fine.
well, no, it's not. It's not that. I was wanting the Tifa one, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back and switch it up. So I just did that because it's really cool. Because like after you beat the game, I don't know if like I know Jared does, and I don't know if anybody else who listens to this does know. But after you beat the game, you can do chapter select what ending you want with that little state thing,
Hmm.
and you can do that, and it's just like it's actually kind of cool instead of having to figure out what to do and do all that over again and blah 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 blah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, we'll pick the highest-
Also after you beat it, I think you can like put your characters in whatever costumes you want.
Mhm.
They're like, yeah, they can wear their swimwear everywhere.
But yeah, no, that game is. I enjoyed the ending of that game. I mean, so many battles though. My God, I didn't realize you could fight one guy so many different ways.
All the layers of Sephiroth, yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it was a Sephiroth love affair in that game at the end.
Cool. All right. Anything else you've been playing? No.
Well, I've been. I'll do it next week, but the mobile minute for my Pokemon Pocket game,
Oh.
I've been playing more of that, collecting more cards.
When was the
I
last
was gonna
time
do it
you
this
touched
week,
your
but-
Switch?
You mean that giant
never?
thing that's collecting dust in the corner?
I feel
yeah.
you, Aaron. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Worst
I
console
bought
ever.
I bought Hades on the Switch,
Ooh.
and I've been so tempted to buy Hades on my PlayStation because I know I'll play it more if I have it on my PlayStation. Because I really loved what I played of it. I played like an hour and a half of Hades on the Switch like in 2 days,
I played the original.
and then my
Where did I
kids
play
took
the
it back
original?
over, and I just haven't touched it since.
I think I played the original on Game Pass.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good game though. That first
it
Hades
is. It's
great.
really good. Yeah.
Well, let's see. What have I
Yes,
been
the-
playing? Well,
Ian, what have you been playing?
very quickly, I'll name some game. I did purchase. I've up tiered to Premium Plus, so I have the cloud. So on my portal, I can
Nice.
play games, stream them just directly from the cloud because I have fast internet.
Yeah.
So I have played Plucky Squire.
Nice.
I played Wild Hearts and I played Remnant 2. All three
From the
awesome
ashes.
games. All awesome games. All games I would like to continue to play. I actually went back and played some more Plucky Squire. I don't understand why there's so much hate for Plucky Squire. Like,
I think it looks cool.
it's a lot of fun. It's goofy. I think if you have a kid, I think that's a great kids game. I think children would love that game. The storybook thing, but like it also as an adult, all the like kind of nostalgic like throwback game modes it does. Like in the very first game mode for the boss, you're fucking playing like a Mike Tyson's Punch Out level. It's fucking
That's funny.
wild. No, so I think it's a lot of fun. I'm not sure why everyone hated on it so hardcore. I haven't finished it though, so I'm only like 2-3 hours into it. So I think it's like a 6-8 hour game. So I need to complete it, but I'm playing other games. But Wild Hearts, really cool, like basically Monster Hunter game. Very
With boxes.
Japanese. It has like build mechanics where you build like certain traps and shit. But pretty cool. It's kind of goofy. It's like even more Japanese than Monster Hunter is. Like it has this really kind of goofy like has like the sensei, like not sensei, like the old like wise old like I don't know. The guy with the long beard, like, the Fu Manchu guy. It's like, yes, It's like, that's fine. That's cool. Like, okay, I guess that's what we want. It's fun, though. I'm enjoying that. And then Remnant 2 is more Remnant, but I didn't really get too far into that. I was like, this is fun. I guess if, like, that's a game... Wild Hearts and Remnant is like a game where like I wish
co-op.
You need co-op. It's like co-op games. Like they're great games. I think they would be a lot of fun. I could see myself spending a lot of time in those games if I had someone to play with. So I'm not gonna play them solo. So it's just kind of like I would love to play them. Remnant is less likely because like I think you need someone to kind of play with you because it's a difficult game. Whereas Wild Hearts, I could probably solo that game all the way through and be fine. But of those 3 games, I'm probably going to finish Plucky Squire because I think it's cute and fun. The 2 games
it's the shortest one.
Yes. Thank you, Jerry.
Yes.
Also, so I've been playing Wayfinder some more too. That's the RPG that used to be an MMO, massive multiplayer online RPG, but they reconfigured it, and now it's just a single-player or co-op RPG. I've been playing a lot more of that. Really fun, having fun with that. The combat is way better now that it's off a multiplayer server. It's way more responsive and a lot of fun. It's a great game for the Portal. So I like that, but I'm not focusing on that right now because I'm playing Stellar Blade, which is the real game that I've been playing a lot of. And
I've been very curious about that game.
This game, so I played the demo. Like I think Dave played the demo. I think Jared played the demo.
Yep.
I played the demo, and I was like, "Oh, it's cool. It's sexy. It's hot." But I was like, I thought it was this certain type of game.
Yeah.
And not that I was against that type of game. I just was like,
I mean, you're just so. I know what you mean. I played the demo. I was kind of like, not.
It's like Elden Ring, but it has this kind of like, nah, it's not. It's not what that game is at all. So once you get through that game, I mean, it still has those mechanics and it still has those kind of boss fights. Yes, which is fine. I like that kind of shit. But
Right.
it's really, once you get past that like demo level and you beat that boss and you go into the next thing, it becomes fucking Nier Automata. Like it becomes
Nice.
like this open world RPG quests. It's quirky as fuck. It's also very I mean, they rip off so much shit from like the Matrix. Like literally the home base is called Zion, and there's a leader called
course it is.
not Oracle but Oracle, but like almost Oracle. Like we need to like kind of change it, but not completely change it.
As we need to avoid being sued but keep using Matrix, what do we do?
That's funny.
So the
Oracle.
game is basically
Genius.
Nier Automata, Elden Ring, Tomb Raider. There's a lot of this like kind of platforming, like there was some of that in the demo, but like there's a lot of it in the game, and it's just and then the Matrix influence, and it's all this like kind of smashed together, and but I'm having a lot of fun with it, and as I get deeper into it and become familiar with it, like I'm starting like, oh no, is this going to compete with Dragon Age now? For I was pretty sure that Dragon Age was my game of the year, but as I fall more and more in love with kind of what's happening in Stellar Blade, I'm kind of like, oh no. And I'm playing it on easy difficulty. There's two difficulties, like story mode and kind of crazier mode. And I also enacted prompts, so like it'll instead of like you trying to like you having to figure out when to block, it'll just tell you when to block. It'll give you the prompt like a QuickTime event, and it makes it more. It's just like, oh, okay, I'm cool with that. I like whatever. What am I trying to do? I just want to play the game and have a good time. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. The music is great, and characters like just so overly sexualized. It's ridiculous.
Always look forward to the ladders. Yeah.
Oh my god, I've like almost taken so many photos, and then been like, nah, they don't want to see this. But I did buy the 2B DLC, and so I've been collecting that. So I do have I'm fully 2B'd out, and you can actually like your full costume is the one with the skirt, but then you can die and then come back and like be skirtless like 2B. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah,
it's great. I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I mean, that's the sexualized stuff aside. The game is actually really responsive, handles really well. I've had no issues with the game. It runs really well. It's, yeah. So that's Stellar Blade. I'm probably like 13, 14 hours in. I think I probably have another maybe 10 hours before I beat the game. So I'm probably like halfway through. Nice. But there's a lot of stuff, a lot of content. Like it's like a lot of side quests, a lot of like just like step and fetch, a lot of funny like little side stories and like very near stuff. Like not like Elden Ring where you would just like kind of be lost and go fight something. I mean, there's a lot of influence from that kind of Souls-like stuff, but it's not really what the game is. You know, it's kind of funny. So I would recommend it. The demo is not really representative of what the game is, I think. But I think the combat's a lot of fun. So anyway, and then the other game I played, Dave kind of teased it, but it's not really a demo, Dave. It's like it's a full-on free thing. It's just like
I know. I saw it in the demo section though. That was why I was like, oh.
So Sony released this thing, I think mainly for the 30th anniversary of PlayStation. And it was my first Gran Turismo, and
I downloaded that too on Friday.
So you can play this kind of completely free, no trophies. I was surprised actually, but and it's just you play. There's three license. There's like a bunch of license tests, but 3 like grades of license tests you can do. Then you unlock racing. There's 3 races you can do, and then there's 3 of those music. What do they call those, Jared?
They're like time trial things.
Things, but with music.
But I like those a lot.
Yeah, you have to get to the end before the song finishes.
Apparently, this whole game is also playable in VR on PSVR 2.
If you have
I saw
that'd be fun.
Anyway, so the cool thing about it though is all the once you complete the whole thing and beat it, you unlock all these cars. You unlock like 20 some cars, I think, something like around there. And if you go into Gran Turismo 7, you get all 20 of those cars. So if you were to buy Gran Turismo 7, you could easily you would get all these cars.
How long did it take you to finish my first Gran Turismo?
It's short, maybe a couple hours. It's not that long.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I mean,
might be
nice
worth
afternoon
20 cars.
all of my stuff was just like first run. I think I kind of posted like, hey guys, compete with me, and I'll come back and I'll try and get the golds and everything. But like I was just like first run and everything. So, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, I love Gran Turismo anyway. So like trying this out, I think this is a cool thing. Like to try and get people to come in, and the fact that the cars are like fully transferable if you buy the full game. And I think
that's cool.
I think at Black Friday and like going into Christmas, I think you can get the game pretty much on sale. And like Jerry was saying about VR, yeah, my first Gran Turismo was in VR, but like all of Gran Turismo 7 is VR, and it's probably one of the best VR experiences you
good.
can have. So, yeah, it's like, anyway. So, super cool, super awesome. Had a lot of fun with it. I recommend downloading it and just play it. It's a couple hours. It's fun. I don't know. And if you guys are playing it and you guys want to challenge me, you want to put up some trophies, I'll come back and like jump back in there and like try and beat your times. So
I don't know why, but one of my favorite parts about Gran Turismo games has always been the license tests. Like trying to nail those curves perfectly. And just to get the gold trophy, like if I get bronze, I'll redo until I get gold. And sometimes I'll be doing it for like 45 minutes to an hour on one of these turns.
I 100% agree, but like I don't do it like
I can love it.
I don't do it like that. So like, because like Justin and some other people have Gran Turismo, so like I'll get my thing and then I'll wait and then I'll go back and check and I'll see, oh, this person beat my time. They got a silver in the license, and then I'll go back and like I'll beat their time. I'll just keep trying to beat.
I'm not very good at it. So.
I'll just keep beating other people's times. I just want to be top dog. I don't really care about. I have a lot of fun. Like so, Meat Plow, who was Tony Death's friend. He's a Destiny guy. He was putting up times, and I was just like I just love just like beating all his times, and like. No one knows that. No, I mean maybe he does. He doesn't even play Gran Turismo. He doesn't even know that I've beaten his time. Maybe, but like,
yeah, he might
I just
have
like
played through once.
Yeah,
he's one and done.
But I like. I just I enjoy like. Oh, okay, I'll beat that fucking time.
Yeah,
there we go.
I'm surprised you haven't bought a steering wheel yet, Ian.
Controller for life, baby. Unless I'm driving a real car, fuck that shit.
Well, it's funny. I think I've mentioned it before with playing GT7 in VR. I actually use my controller like it's a steering wheel. I use the gyroscope stuff, and it works really fucking good. It feels
works,
great.
But there's no like.
There's no feedback in a joystick either.
Yeah, but at least it stops. It doesn't keep going. Like this keeps going.
But you look, you see the wheel. You can do such minute motions. You're going around like a light corner. You can barely turn your controller,
I get it.
and it feels fucking great. Where like I am clumsy with my thumbsticks, I can't just push it gently to make the turn gently. It's like all the way or it's not going. It's like using the gyroscope is awesome.
I will never get a wheel until like I have like actual room for that kind of situation, and I may never have room for that. So like I don't think I'll ever do it because like it needs a full setup.
It really does.
Oh, you want the whole roll cage and all that stuff?
No. I would do it in VR, but I would still want a wheel that does feedback.
Yeah.
But that's still cool. It still requires like area, and I don't have area for that.
Oh, desk to lock it on.
No, what you need to do is you need to figure out how to put it in the passenger seat of the Nugget.
Here goes Dave with
and then put a 40-inch TV outside the windscreen.
Yeah, that's funny.
Maybe.
Well, he wouldn't need a screen if he has a VR helmet.
VR,
No,
the VR just feel it in. Yeah,
but then you'd have
This
like
is
the
a
real
spot to
racing seat.
mount the steering wheel.
Anyway, who else has anything else game wise anyone wants to talk about? Are we done?
I don't think I've. I haven't touched my Xbox. I really want to play Indiana Jones. That just came out. It's getting really good reviews.
Really good. I saw trailers for
You
that.
just gotta
Super
drop.
excited for that.
Just Game Pass, baby.
Yeah, I know. It's only you can only play. So Microsoft changed it to where all these like big new releases you have to have Game Pass Ultimate. Because they have like three tiers of Game Pass now. Their first tier is just to play online, like Xbox Live Gold, but you get like a selection of older releases and stuff like that. And then there's like Game Pass, whatever next phase is. I don't know. They're tiering it out. But I could afford $17 for a month to play Indiana Jones. I would absolutely beat that. After I'm done with Dragon Age, I'm probably going to jump into that, depending on how Christmas goes.
Yeah, that looks like pretty good fun.
Yeah,
Same, but with.
I'm probably not going to play it. Well, it comes out for PlayStation in February, so.
But yeah, I'd rather not buy it. And I don't have a PC powerful enough to play it. It seems like you pretty much need the RTX cards, pretty high quality stuff, to even get like minimum quality. So who knows? After it gets updated a bit, maybe I'll try it because I have that card for Game Pass on my PC. So maybe I'll try that out and see if my computer fans will all blow up or something.
Hey, you should do it while it's winter. At least it'll heat up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and my
True.
garage
Very
is
true.
self-cooled.
All right. Well, if that's it for video games, let's get into some couch co-optionals. Who wants to go? Jared, you want to kick it off? We got something cool.
Well, I
Good
don't
order?
have anything cool yet.
Nothing cool. All right, Dave.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but I watched a movie called Kung Pao: Enter the Fist.
Oh my god!
I've
I
seen
remember watching
that.
that when it first came out several times.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's a good, like, dumb movie.
It's so dumb, and it really just hit the spot. I was laughing the whole way through, and I thought it
too.
was great. You can rent it on Amazon for like 58 cents or something. Someone said, "Oh, you should watch this," and I'm like, "I've never heard of the movie." And we watched the trailer, and I was like, "Yep, that's that's it. That's a go." So if you haven't seen it, it's called Kung Pao: Enter the Fist. It's essentially a 70s kung fu movie with characters added in and really bad dubbing.
Yeah, it's
The
supposed to
comic
be. I
effect.
think it's directed by Bob Odenkirk, if I remember right. He is
Yes.
also in the movie, and then
Yeah,
I
he's the
remember
main
it 'cause
actor.
yeah, it's like I think it's like Natural Born Killers or something like that. That's actually like dubbed over. I can't remember the actual
Yeah,
kung fu movie. It's
Steve
supposed to be.
Obenkirk is the
Oh,
name of the guy. Yeah,
Oh, Steve. Okay, yeah, Steve. Chosen One.
yeah, Chosen One.
God, that movie was so like I remember talking about that with my friends in high
The
school.
squirrel
and-
nunchucks.
Huh.
yeah, that was, and of course Betty.
It's funny. There's a lot of movies like that back then. Like there's that, and there was the Shaolin Soccer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
remember
heard
all
about that.
these
Yeah.
kind of like stupid. Because they were all taken off of the what is the one the one that was really popular though.
Crouching
Oh.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
No.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
funny the
Oh.
funny one though. The one where like the smoking mom, and he's like the dancing Matrix.
Oh.
What is the fuck is that called? Kung Pao,
I know you.
Kung
It's not Kung
Fu,
Pao. It's something
Kung
else.
Fu something. There's
Kung Fury. Is it Kung Fury?
No. There was one
I
that
know
was
you're talking
super popular and it was a big hit.
Uh-huh.
They had like dance
Yep.
numbers and
Yeah, because
anyway,
let's see.
why I can't remember what the fuck that's called, but
Let's see.
anyway, so then it kicked off all these other ones like the Kung Pao and then Shaolin Soccer and
Big
Yeah.
Trouble in Little China.
no Kung.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's Kung Fu something. Kung Fu.
Panda.
No. Kung Fu Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle. Yeah,
I never
that's
saw
the
that.
one.
Oh, Kung Fu Hustle. If
I
you've
wanted
never
to
seen
watch it.
Kung Fu Hustle, this is
I
like
wanted
this is
to.
like ground zero for like all these other movies. But this one's like a big production. All these other ones are like
Mhm.
cheap, kind of like goofy
Huh.
knockoffs. Kung Fu
Yeah.
Hustle is a ridiculous movie. It's a great movie.
I've heard of it, and that's about it.
Yeah,
you should
I
check it
wanted to
out.
watch it, but
No,
I
you
never
should
got
check it
around
out.
to
If
it.
you've never seen it, it's stellar. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it. I
Actually,
want to watch
Kung Pao came out before Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Did?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That
forgot.
was
Oh,
after.
I didn't realize
It was
that.
released in 2005, and Kung Pao was 2002. So
it. Oh,
Holy shit! I
2004.
guess I'm
So,
wrong
yeah.
then. Well, Kung Fu Hustle's
Well-
still better, superior in every way.
Oh,
but,
I think I have seen that one.
I don't think they
remember it.
aimed to be better. That movie was so bad, it was good.
That's
Like, I
When was
remember-
Shaolin Soccer?
I remember watching that one too.
I don't ever. God, I need to watch these funny.
That
Kung
was
Fu movies now.
2001, so that was the first
Dang.
one.
So
Holy
that was the
shit.
first one.
Man,
Wow. Okay.
that's
Yeah.
wild.
Wow. Okay, we're all wrong.
I'm just like I felt for some reason I felt that those were all like when was Bulletproof Monk? No, just kidding.
Oh, Bulletproof
Funny.
Monk.
Oh man.
Wow, Shaolin Soccer was way
Oh,
before.
actually- No, Shaolin Soccer was. I think it only came out in the US in 2004. It was made in 2001, but obviously
It was shelved or something.
no, it probably was released in China and then,
Regional release.
That's funny.
yeah.
Well, then when was Kung Pao actually released in 2002 in America?
Yeah, because it's an American
Oh,
American
it's an
film.
American film.
Yeah, January 2002. So.
Oh.
Anyway, well worth a
Well-
watch if you want the stupid. Just
Yeah.
watch the trailer. That'll tell you.
Yeah.
That'll if you find the
Funny.
trailer funny, you'll enjoy the movie. If you don't find the trailer funny,
Those
You
years
won't.
were,
I-
those years were blurry for me anyway. So
I was in high school when that movie came out. I remember years later showing it to my wife, and she was just like, "No, Just-
What?
no." I'm like, "Well, okay."
my son loved it.
they must
That's
have had a
funny.
bunch of. I mean, the Matrix must have like a lot of Matrix. And was there any Matrix? I forget if there are Matrix jokes in it. Because like Matrix is like what?
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
99,
that's like
2000?
1999.
Yeah, that's like 90s, isn't it? Yeah.
I feel like the only real joke the entire time was the guy who was named Chosen One, and they referred to Neo as the Chosen One pretty much the entire
Oh, there you
movie.
go. 100%. There you go. Nice.
And
Thanks, Aaron.
that was his name, just Chosen One.
Chosen one.
Funny.
How about you, Aaron? What do you got? You got something cool?
I have a couple things actually. So, one thing I'm doing, I finished the one book of the Court of Thorns and Roses book, and I'm on the second book right now. It's called Court of Mist and Fury. Same person who writes it. It's really good. It just kind of continues off of what happened in the first book. It goes from there. I recommend reading it so far. I'm a few hours into that book actually. I listened to it. I love audiobooks, so it's a lot easier than sitting down and reading some days. But I will say this: I would highly also recommend going out of your comfort zone to try new things for food. We found this really good little sushi spot. We tried it was a sushi. I can't remember the name. It was like a. God, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a sushi donut. It's like crab and it's like
Wasn't it a
deep
sushi
fried.
burrito that you
Sushi
sent a
burrito.
picture of?
Yeah.
Yes, that too.
That looked
Yeah, but
good.
that's fire too.
Yeah.
But I would recommend I recommend getting the fried version of that because it stays together better. Because mine kind
Yeah.
of just kept falling apart towards the end.
Yeah.
The rice is pretty tough sometimes.
Yeah, well, my wife Ashley got hers all fried and stuff like that, and she didn't know she got fried. But I'm like, yeah, this is the first time you've gotten something that's way better than what I got.
Funny.
But that's fine. Obviously, I love anything that's. I'm not picky. I'll eat whatever. But if it's something better, I'm like, I want that more.
Oh, you're making me hungry. I could just go for some
I know.
sushi right now.
And what's the
Yeah.
next thing? Didn't you have a second thing?
Oh man. What? Oh, that was the second thing.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. That's all good. Actually, yeah. No, that's my. I have one more thing. I go with local beer. This beer I'm having right now. I said recommend going to find your local brewery. This is in Portland, the Bear Lake Brewery. I haven't had a solid IPA in a while. This is definitely right there. It also kind of is a Die Hard reference, obviously.
Yeah, one of the
you-
greatest Christmas movies out there, right?
Oh man,
Yeah, it's a holiday
I
beer.
found
Is
It's
it
a
one of the
holiday
greatest
beer,
Christmas
yes.
movies, though? I don't know if it is. It's like it's a
Joking.
Yeah, we're
movie.
gonna
I don't know if
start
it's a-
this.
I don't know. If
I'm
it's a great-
joking.
I don't know if it's a great.
I saw
Christmas
this coming.
movie. It's definitely. It is. I will agree. It's a Christmas movie. Is it a great Christmas movie? No.
I need to watch it. I've never seen it. I have
It,
to.
it has plenty of one-liners.
Yeah, but
I need to watch it.
Christmas movies are about Christmas. Like Die Hard is not about Christmas.
It is not.
Well, it just
It just happens to take place around
Christmas. Well,
Yeah.
that's majority of Christmas movies. Let's be real here. I mean, Home Alone wasn't really on Christmas. Elf wasn't on Christmas. All of them. The Christmas Story was not even on Christmas. It was Events 2. Let's be real here. But
But Christmas
For-
did happen.
yes, it did. Towards
So
the
did,
end.
the icicle.
But there's Christmas
Yeah,
messages in those movies. What is the Christmas message in Die Hard?
The guy wins, bad guy dies.
I have a machine gun. That's my Christmas message.
Yippee ki motherfucker.
Home Alone is
Or
about
whatever
the
your
Home
beer's
Alone
called.
is about the importance of family.
Yes, and making sure someone doesn't get into your house by throwing paint cans at their faces
Anyway,
and burning their hands.
and
Yeah.
All
Trump
that stuff.
Tower has a bathroom.
Oh yes, it does. Well, you mean it's not the shower?
Ooh.
Oh,
How about you, Jared? What you got?
soon.
Find
Just a reminder for next week on Thursday, the 12th of December, is the Game Awards.
Oh, which we voted for last week.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So that's happening, and I won't get to watch it. So I'll have to watch it later.
Next Thursday?
This Thursday, the
This
12th.
Thursday. Oh, yeah, I'm going to miss it. Dude. I have
Jeez,
to
it's
fucking,
coming up.
I have basketball.
Yeah, my daughter has her orchestra performance.
oh man.
Violin.
Thank goodness for YouTube. You can rewatch it there if you have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need to see it live, but I usually like to. I kind of make a whole evening out of it usually, and
Well, we usually get together and watch it.
yeah,
Oh, well.
yeah. Not this year.
Cool. I'm going to say, hey, I watched Transformers 1, and it's
Ooh.
pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. It's George Lucas should have taken some notes from these guys on how to like take a character that's good and then make them bad. But it's probably like the third or fourth best Transformers movie. There was a lot of critics saying this is the best Transformers movie ever. It's like, nah, probably not.
They must have amnesia or something because
There's a lot of great Transformers movies, but this one is pretty
Yes,
good.
yes, there
I
is.
had a lot of fun. It's pretty funny. It's really short. It's like it's a good 100 minutes. Like it's not like fucking crazy long, or it's just like very like.
You're not
So
gonna walk
the
out
cover
halfway through
art,
like
the
I did
cover
before
art
on
makes
3.
makes me think it has more of like the '80s cartoon design of characters,
Well, it
or is it more
even
original?
before that, because this is like the origin. So this is like when they're like not really the Transformers that we know. They're
before
like,
Earth.
They're like young and Cybertronian.
Yeah. Okay.
And they can't transform, and yeah, it's a bunch of it's a very old school origin story about
Cool.
how, like, because like back then they weren't even called Megatron and Optimus Prime. It was D something and Orion Pax, and they were like best friends. They were miners. They were slaves basically.
And this is on Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime. It might be Paramount Plus, but I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
That sounds right. I think
Anyway,
I saw it.
I would like to watch it.
Anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's Chris Hemsworth and Scarlett
Oh, cool.
Johansson and have their voices in it. It's really well made.
Yeah. Cool.
And I'd be curious if they make a sequel. But I'm not saying it's perfect. The animation is fine. The facial animation is what kind of bugs me sometimes because it's like, well, that's goofy. But overall, great film. I'm gonna give it a solid B, and I recommend it. So,
Nice.
Okay.
all right. Jared said, "Fuck trivia tonight," so there's no trivia.
Yep.
And then we're just gonna get out of here. We're gonna call it. We're gonna wrap it up and call it a day.
Gonna skedaddle.
Skedaddle. I wanna, let everyone know that we're the Couch Co-op Podcast. We're on all major podcasting platforms. We're also available on YouTube, youtube.com/MilkmanPictures, where you can find us, all our episodes, and also we stream live during the recording. So come hang out with us if you want. I want to thank Jared, Dave, and Aaron for joining me here on the couch.
Yes, sir.
For Couch Co-op, I'm Ian. Just be excellent to each other.
There
Excellent.
you go.
Bye.